I'm good. How you doing? How you been?
I've been good. I've been good. How about you?
I've been hanging in. I really have been hanging in. With all this global restriction and social distancing, it's been a bit much for me. How's it been for you?
It's been um a lot of things happening with work. Not too much of anything changing my personal life,
Mhm.
but definitely with work and being on set, everything is getting pushed back or canceled. So yeah, it's been tough, but getting through there.
How has it affected your creativity during this time period?
It's been really weird. I've been doing a lot of Instagram challenges with my friends and finding, things that I can work with and boost my creative energy and things like that. And then having to do this and coming up with ideas of how can we continue to do Confession Box during this time. And so
Mhm.
coming up with the Stay at Home series was fun. So it's been different, but I feel like as a creative, you need those challenges.
What's your favorite Instagram challenge?
I don't know. It was one of my friends, and he challenged me to do a virtual challenge. And I don't normally do self portraits.
Mhm.
And so he took pictures of like his games and stuff like that. And I decided to do self portrait. And I was overthinking it because I wanted it to be, really deep. Yeah, like, personal. And I was just like, I just got to take a picture of myself. Like, stop trying to overthink it. So yeah, it's been fun. So yeah.
Okay. So now, if you had one word that you could use to fix the issues of today,
Mhm.
of social injustice, of police brutality, what would that word be?
I'd probably,
Good question. You should have your answer already.
I know, right. I'm gonna say I was thinking about it because I didn't want to say what anybody else said so far, but I'd probably say understanding, and I'd say understanding because we can have conversations, but if no one's willing to listen and see different perspectives, then we don't really get anywhere. So
Okay, that's good. So tell me, what other roles have you played when putting Confession Box together? What else? How many hats have you worn?
oh, I've worn a lot. It's just me and my mom. So whether it's directing, producing, writing, coming up with interview questions, coming up with show concepts, everything, social media, everything. Yeah.
Well, how is documentary filmmaking been different from your other projects?
Um, Different in the sense that it's kind of more challenging because I feel like coming from a film background or even directing music videos, you have freedom, like complete freedom to come up with whatever you want to come up with as far as creativity is concerned. Whereas documentary, it's kind of like you already have a story there and you just kind of have to tell it in the best way. Whereas, with film and music videos, it's your fantasy and you can tell the story however you want to. Yeah.
Documentary is truth, and everything else is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's,
Uh,
there's truth in film too, but it's you
yeah.
have much more of a responsibility when doing a documentary.
Yes. Yes. You can fudge the truth in a film. You can't really do that in a documentary.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can, but you'll get called out on
Exactly.
it. um. So, talk to me about why you do what you do.
Um, Ever since I was little, filmmaking has always been like an outlet for me. I grew up an only child, so I was by myself a lot.
Hey, sis.
Okay.
Me too. Yeah.
And so being creative, and because I actually started off acting, and that was my main thing, and that's the reason why we moved to Atlanta. And after I got into middle school, I became shy and kind of became more of a behind the scenes person. But it's definitely been a creative outlet for me, and now with everything going on, it's just more motivation to me to keep going, so I can build a brand that can help people of color get into the entertainment industry. So that's been my main motivation behind it.
That's wonderful. I mean, I tell people all the time, we have to start we have to stop asking someone else to do it for us and just do it.
Exactly. Build
We
your
have
own
everything
label.
we need. We
Yeah.
have more than enough. You know. Would you recommend Confession Box? Would you recommend your show to other people to come on and tell their story?
Absolutely. And, my mother came up with the idea a couple years ago, and it's been a great experience for me to be able to help her because, as a child, you don't feel like you can ever repay your parents because they brought you into the world. So it's been amazing to be able to help her. And I love the idea behind it because it's real people telling real stories. And we live in a world where real is kind of not being out there. It's kind of just fake and,
Hmm.
phony and all the dramas when it comes to reality shows. So, um, the realness in it inspires me, and so I think that other people can find healing through it, and they can, just be able to share their stories.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now you're only 20 years old. So
Yeah.
where do we go from here? I mean, I want to see, well, I don't want to say what I want to see. I want to hear what you want to see.
I want to go up from here. I want to build my brand. I want to become a director, cinematographer, in film, and so that's my long-term goals. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm excited to build relationships and see where that goes too.
Well, I can tell you that I'm excited to see where you go and where you end up. I will definitely be watching you. But tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at underscore kcams and k-cams.com. That's my website.
All right. Well, darling, it was a pleasure. I had a great day. And I'm looking for wonderful things from you, all right?
Thank you, TC. And let's stay in touch, okay?
We will.
All right.